Hello Gemini, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading. Oh, we've got Two of Shells, Union and Harmony. So relationships are coming up as one of the main themes coming through for the second half of August. This is the relationship card. And usually one-on-one relationships, it can be any kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be a partner or a love relationship. Could be a best friend or a neighbor or a family member, work friend, whatever it is. But definitely relationships are a theme coming through. We'll see what's coming up. There's a little bit of some interesting, maybe even challenging astrology for the second half of August. So we'll see what comes in. We do have the full moon in Aquarius happening on the 19th. So that could be some interesting dynamics and could be quite dramatic as well. And as you know, we're in a Mercury retrograde. Mercury does turn direct at the end of the month. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Gemini. So we are in Leo season, slightly bit of a different Leo season this time because of all these energies and retrogrades. And then we move into Virgo. Speaking of Virgo, here we have Hermit, Mercury, Virgo, Mercury, and Sword King, Aquarius, Crown. Okay, so a lot going on inside your head around this person, and it might be time to detach and have a good old think about them. Might be... The Sword King can be a bit of a cool character, pretty cool, calm, collected and detached. Somebody's in their head. They're not necessarily emotionally connected here. And maybe there's some kind of distance or coolness that comes in. So the Hermit also is an energy of feeling a little bit more alone or isolated or not necessarily connected. It's more of a card of introspection, going in, thinking really deeply about this person. So maybe you just need some time out, or they've withdrawn in some way and you're thinking about, okay, what's going on here? But it definitely feels like it's a cooler energy coming in around this relationship. It doesn't feel warm. So let's see what's coming through for you, Gemini, around this. So as you know, the Hermit is the wise sage, but I feel like there's something that you might be going around and around in circles here about something they've said or done. Is there a choice or decision around this? So yeah, definitely thinking about this person, and yeah, let's see how it gets resolved. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Gemini. Let's see what else does Gemini need to know about that. And interesting, we were just talking about the Aquarius full moon happening on the 19th, crowned by the Aquarius crown, and we have Pluto in Aquarius, which is the Pluto card. It definitely, could be some drama around that full moon time for you. Crossed by the Page of Cups. Okay. So, I feel like it's going to be sort of a reevaluation of this relationship, how much time, effort and energy you want to invest into it. Here comes the King of Swords. This is you, actually. Okay, you're turning up as the King of Swords. Interesting. So it may be that you feel the need, or you've detached, or you need to kind of really have a think about this in some way. Look at all this element of air coming through, hey? So definitely like a lot of mental activity, like your planetary ruler, Mercury is in retrograde. So it's like going over something, rethinking something, going over the story again. It may be that somebody from the past comes back and you're thinking about them, or you're, trying to work out, break free of something to do with this story. So we have as a situation the Death card, and this is a card of transformation. Also represents endings. It represents winter. So it's the winter is coming, everything's cold, everything with the Death card, it's like everything kind of just gets like the winter energy, the snow comes and everything, the land is laid bare. So it kind of has this sense of coolness here again, but I kind of find that the abundant place for you is more of an internal space, turning your mind inwards, really going over those stories, understanding what the narrative is, what the story is, and how you want to rewrite this story for you. So the Death card does promise a new dawn, but also says that something has to go through a big change or a transition. It's potentially like a major or natural ending that comes in around it. Crossed by a little old Page of Cups up against the Death card. It's like David and Goliath. And so the Page of Cups is your heart. What does your heart want? Well, it's up against this much bigger energy that is a soul energy of transformation. And it might just go, whoa, okay. Maybe amongst or some of these more intense energies around all these intense cycles, it's the message of the heart hasn't been heard, I want to say. So it feels like somebody is not, some kind of feeling is not being reciprocated or heard or welcomed here. We have in your conscious mind the Two of Wands. So this is where it's like, should I stay or should I go, or should I move into new waters and leave something behind here? It really feels like it can't remain as it is. And this is about next steps with the Two of Wands. It definitely could be around soulmate partnerships with the Two of Wands. And yeah, definitely could be messages around from spirit around partnerships. So at the base, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is the card of reevaluation, pausing, reconsidering about investing your time, effort, energy, or money, especially if there's some kind of financial commitment or relationship here. So, and this could even be a work thing, but definitely feels like there's a major reevaluation about that. How much, where do I want to plant this seed? How much do I want to invest into this? So major reevaluation of this relationship, I would say. In the recent past, we have this Ace of Swords, and it's something was made clear to you with this Ace of Swords. This is clarity coming in. It may have been a new way of perceiving or thinking about this person, or maybe I haven't thought about them for a while, or it's just a shift in the mindset. But there's something new, like new thoughts, new perception coming through, new clarity coming in. And that's precipitated this big sense of this has to transform. This story in your life is transforming when it comes to relationships. And in particular, I feel like one is there right in the forefront, like the focus of this. So we have in the near future the Queen of Cups, and this is again where I feel like you're going a little bit more inward and connecting into how you're feeling, replenishing that beautiful cup. It's a very caring and nurturing energy, the Queen of Cups. But I feel like you're giving this to yourself. So it's do something kind for yourself, do something special for yourself, receive the love, the blessings, the caring that you need. So this beautiful Queen of Cups, it's like going back in and finding the emotional replenishment that you're needing here. And whether it's, however that presents. You're presenting as this King of Swords, okay? So here's the King of Swords, the King of Air, absolutely. You're in your head, absolutely, about this, Aquarius, but also it's powerful energy, being the King of Air. It is that you're mastering, there's a sense of mastering the way that you're thinking about relationships or this particular relationship. You're getting really clear about how you want to think about it or how you want to talk about it or how you want to even converse with this person, what sort of communication is here. Maybe there needs to be some kind of strategy or plan or decision that needs to be made, but you're getting kind of, you're mastering your own mind around this. Energy surrounding you is this King of Cups, and I feel like it's interesting because we've got the King and Queen of Cups here, so it's like there is an emotional connection here, but it's divided by this Ace of Swords. So it's like there's some kind of clarity that's come in around the emotional connection and what happens with that. And it feels like something is kind of blocking it, the emotional connection between you and somebody else. So this is the other person that's around you, and there's an emotional, deep emotions here around this person and intensity as well with this King of Cups. They is somebody that really wants to control their emotions as well, I would say, with this King of Cups. And it's finding an emotionally stable place with it might actually be important. So energy, hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a very different energy to this kind of stark blue terrain that I'm seeing here. This Knight of Pentacles is very grounded, it's abundant, it's long-term, it's somebody that you can trust. So is that something you want or something you don't want? It can be both. So, and we have as an outcome, again, you're in your head a lot. But like I said, turning up as the King of Swords, you are mastering how you're thinking and feeling. We have the two cards of the blindfolds, the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. So there's potentially something you can't see, or somebody. It's like maybe you can't see the person, or maybe they can't see you, or maybe there's something you're not seeing within the relationship, or vice versa. But definitely feels like it's like some clarity needs to come in around that, about how to break free of some of these mental restrictions and indecisions around this person. And the way to do that is this Four of Swords, which is again like that hermit energy, and it's very Mercury retrograde. So this is a really positive way that you can do it, because Mercury retrograde is just your mind turning inward. Like this Four of Swords, the swords which represent your mind is inside the building. So it's very much like I'm just going within and having a big think about it, putting some of the wounds to the side for the moment and working out what this story is and how I can rewrite it. What is this story with this particular person? Maybe it's a bigger story around relationships in general, but it gives you the opportunity here to shift your mindset, even shift your belief systems, even shift the way you're thinking about this person or relationships in general. So I feel like this is really, really wonderful. If you have your hesitations about a person here, this Four of Swords is where you will find the answers. You're laying some things to rest here. So overall energy, we have the Ten of Cups. It's all about your happiness. It's potentially all about your longer term happiness as well, because there's a sense there's your happiness in relationships or in a particular relationship, happiness in terms of there's opportunity here to repattern some things within relationships. This is the perfect time to be doing that. So if you want to do any like subconscious core belief work around it as well, this is actually the perfect time to do it. I do have a program around that. You might want to check it out in my offerings. But this Ten of Cups is all about what makes you happy in relationships, and there's major reevaluation around that. Not necessarily a bad thing, but just an opportunity to reevaluate and rewrite the story. So let's pull an affirmation card for you, Gemini, and see what is coming in. So I actually see it as really positive if you work with this energy in this way, in a really positive way. So let's see, what is the message for Gemini? I see clearly. Yes, I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision. Beautiful. And I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. Oh my gosh, that is so perfect for the reading. Okay, so we're going to pull an animal oracle card this week, this reading, instead of the charms. Just got the message to do that. We have cheetah coming in. Upward pointing triangle cheetah. Now, cheetah is fast moving energy when it comes to fire, and that's the cheetah is the fastest land land animal over a certain distance, like short distance or something like that. So it's really, really fast fire, quick fire. And it's interesting because this reading does not feel like this at all. So it's like it feels at odds with this. This is all very slow, ponderous. I'm feeling my way. I'm thinking through this. And then we've got this. the cheetah energy. So I think once we get the clarity, I see clearly this cheetah is about meeting some kind of goal as well, like whether this is like a relationship goal or having a sense of, a goal for relationships. And that could be, I'm happy to be on my own. I'm really happy to be on my own. It could be that. It's going to be different for all of you. But whatever happens is I feel like the fire is the passion, the spirit, the motivation, the drive. And it's like once you kind of clear a lot of this stuff up, it feels like you might get some energy back with the cheetah to kind of move forward quickly with something in your life. And this could be a relationship or it could be something totally different, and where you can move forward and feel like, okay, I don't have to think about this anymore. So the cheetah feels more like something that happens after all of this is sorted out, and it might feel like you get released. It's like this all feels like we're being held back in some way a little bit. Things are moving slowly, and then like the gates open and the cheetah's off in some way. So there may be questions of trust around a relationship that comes up as well. If there's something around that you need to see in a relationship, it's coming up. You're going to see it. And even though the blindfolds are on here with this Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords with somebody in the relationship, I think the clarity is coming in. So that is, and what it is that you need to see is going to be really important in terms of making you happy, or in terms of just being able to invest into your longer term happiness when it comes to relationships. So that's your reading. Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me. Please join me on Instagram. Check out all my offerings and services, and please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments because all of that helps with the growth of the channel, and take care.